Hey guys, MrCookie here, and welcome to another dream story video. I decided, you know what? I want to do another dream story, and I have another fairly interesting one. And this one takes place during a school play. Why do I know that? Well, it's everybody's rushing around. We're in these little like dorm room type of things. They're like about the size of a hotel room, and there's five people in each one for some reason. There's five people in each one. There's four other people in one with me, and everybody's rushing around. Everybody's just jam, bambling, running around, super crazy, super stressed out, and I have no idea what's going on. All I know is that apparently there's some sort of school play going on. That's all I know so far. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the play's for. I don't even know if I'm in it. I just know everybody's super stressed out about it, and they really, really want to make sure it's good. That's all I know about what this play is going on. So everybody's rushing around. Everybody's other people from other dorms are like running into mine and talking to people's like we gotta get ready. Oh my god, this play gonna start soon. We gotta get everybody ready. Everybody's gotta get in there, like super stressed out. So we all eventually wander out of our dorms. We go up these stairs, and this door opens, and we are now above ground. For some reason our dorms were underground. I don't know why they were underground. Don't ask me that. That's just kind of what my brain decided to do. And we go outside. We're above ground in this little college campus thing, and then we're walking towards the entrance into the school, and something just urged me to turn back and go back through the little door that led to underground where our dorms were at. Apparently, this is a really cool, futuristic, expensive college where all the dorm rooms are underground for some reason. I don't know, but something really just irked me to go, you know what? I'm gonna turn back and go around. I'm gonna go back underground, see what's going on. And I go back there, and there's this little like tray thing that I have to pull out, and there's a card in there, and I gotta swipe the card on this little thing to open the door to go back down. But before that, I turn over to like my left, and there's like these other like kids at the school, and we did a little joke thing where it's like, "Oh, I'm gonna stab you," and then I pretend to get stabbed. I'm like, "Oh God, no!" I'm just messing around with people, just typical weird kid stuff, I guess. But I eventually after that swipe the card, the door opens up, and instead of stairs that went down like we did when we were going up, it was a slide, some weird random slide that just led into complete darkness. So, even though that would probably be a bad idea to go down that because it just completely randomly changed, I go down this little dark abyss slide thing, and it leads me into an arcade. Now, I don't know if you've ever played Animal Jam before. I'm assuming pretty much everybody watching this has played Animal Jam before. I would imagine. I don't know. Maybe you haven't. I highly doubt you have not. But I mean, there's a arcade in Animal Jam where it plays a certain song. You probably know what it is if you play it, obviously. But it's playing that on loop in this little arcade that found myself in, and now I am wandering around. There's kids playing like little Pac-Man. There's Mortal Kombat. There's like Dance Revolution. All these little games that you would typically expect there to be. At an arcade. They are there, and I noticed there's this little sort of jungle gym thing, and I walk towards that, and I'm starting to go in it, like I'm climbing up these stairs, I'm jumping over these little, obstacles and things, and then I come across this tunnel, and then these two kids are stuck inside of this tunnel. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I can get through it. I can get through this. I'm not going to get stuck. And I start to crawl in, right? I start to crawl in, and I can just immediately feel myself getting stuck. Just like right instantly. I knew, like, yeah, no, I can't do this. I'm gonna immediately get stuck. This is not gonna go well. I ain't doing this. So I back out, drop out of the jungle gym, and start heading back up towards the tunnel that I slid down to get into this arcade. And now all of a sudden, all the big bad sudden, I am back outside. I am no longer in an arcade. It was a staircase like it was with the kids in the dorm rooms there. So I guess when you go down, it turns into a slide. But if you're going up, it's a staircase. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't really make much sense. But after that, I head into the school, And the outside of this school was like a college campus that I've like never been to before. I've never been to this college like ever. I mean, I don't know what this college is. Never been there. But the inside was my high school. Like the inside was like the exact layout of my high school, and I find this big group of kids as I am entering, and they're all rushing around. They're heading upstairs, so I'm following them, and going upstairs. We go through this little door to go to the second floor, and then we're wandering down the hall, like down the right side, and then there's this one door that leads into the gym and that has all like the bleachers, stands, whatever you want to call them. That door leads directly to that part instead of, you walk in, you're just on the gym floor immediately. But before I could walk in there, my grade 5 teacher is there for some reason, and she comes up to me with this like sort of weird face. I don't know how to describe it. It wasn't like an intimidating face, but it was like a, weird smirky kind of face. I don't really know how to describe it other than that. But she was like, "You should come with me," and then which I had no choice because she grabbed me and she's like, pull it, like escorting me along down the hall. And once we get to the opposite end of the hallway, now I blinked, and now all of a sudden I'm in this classroom with a bunch of these like other kids, and she sits me down in the empty desk. She hands me this little like worksheet thing, and for one reason or another, it has this weird alien language on it. It wasn't like, a language that I just didn't understand. Like it wasn't like French or German or Russian or anything like that. It was just like this completely alien language that, you would never see humans speak ever. It's just complete alien hieroglyphics, some gibberish stuff. I don't know what it was, but it was something I did not understand. So I'm sitting there looking around. I'm like, is this really what I'm doing? Is this really the worksheet? Are you sure about this? I don't know about this. I don't think that's right. Something about this don't make too much sense. But I don't, yeah, I know it was really weird. But eventually, right, I start to like really look at it, really start, deciphering this alien sentences, these different little symbols and things, and I eventually figure out what it said, and I start to write something down, and as soon as I start writing it down, the dream's over. So and that's basically, yeah, like obviously that's where the dream ends. Second I figure out what's going on here. What's this big thing? I could have revealed this crazy message, like, I could have had a rich future. Could have been what that said, but now I'll never get it because the dream ended before I could decipher the message. But I don't know. But yeah, that is, another dream story in the books. And this dream didn't happen tonight. It happened the night before tonight as of me recording this video. And the three dreams I had tonight, as before I woke up this morning, I actually they were all in the same place. It was very, very weird because I mean, they weren't like really anything interesting happening, so I didn't really make a YouTube video about them, but they were all very hyper realistic too. I've noticed all of my dreams recently have been super, super hyper realistic. Like, I literally couldn't tell you the difference between them and real life. But obviously, like I said, literally all that happened in the dream. Like, the first one I had tonight was literally just me talking to a friend in my apartment about the World Junior Tournament going on right now. And then the second one was me hanging out with my sister, and we were eating those little like burrito things. And then the third dream I had last night was literally just me watching a documentary about a gaming grandma that, makes YouTube videos. That's literally all that dream was. And then I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, come back in my room, and the dream ends. Like, that's literally all it is. So, it's really, really cool, though, how my dreams have started to become, like, super, like, indistinguishable from real life. It's really, really cool. But, obviously, stuff like that doesn't really make for, the greatest YouTube videos ever. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. That's pretty much all I gotta say. Just another interesting little dream story I thought, you guys might want to hear. And I still like making, dream story videos. I just think it's really fun to, you know, share my dreams with people. I think it's very, very, very cool, very, very interesting. But, let me know what you guys think, as always, down in the comments. And if you guys have any crazy dream stories you guys want to share that you've had, feel free to, write them in the comments, of course. But Anyways, for now, that is going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, guys, if you like the video, press the like button, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you in the next video.